Namaskar. Welcome to Sri
Namaskar.
Ram Mandir again. And this morning we are happy to have with us Mr. Ramesh Chotai, who is very involved in the project that you are all aware of raising funds to send oxygen units to India. Ramesh Bhai, welcome to Ram Mandir. Can you tell us about the
Thank you.
organization that you're with, Rameshji?
Um, I'm a director of Vraj Community Services. It's a charitable organization located at 16903 Ontario Street, Caledon, on a 50-acre site. Um, Vraj Community Services has,
Okay, but Ramesh, so the organization, I know it's a charity and it's registered with Canada Revenue Agency. So all the money we are collecting, what is happening to these funds? How are they going to be used?
um, instead of sending cash, uh, we decided to send the oxygen concentrators because this is needed in every hospitals. The hospitals are running uh, low on oxygen. There are some hospitals do not have oxygen supply at all, and we felt that it is better to send an equipment with clear labeling that this is a gift from Indo Canadians.
Great. I'm sure that our people are very happy now. So how does this product get to India and where does it go to?
Um, Currently, there is a global shortage of these generators. So we are sourcing from all over the world, from Taiwan, China, South Korea, and even we have reached out to Vietnam. So and we have got hold of about 2,000 generators. We have booked that. The first shipment should be arriving in India um, in about 10 days. We have identified three port of entry, Ahmedabad, New Delhi, and Mumbai.
And which organizations are getting these products when they arrive in India?
In New Delhi, they will be looked after by Indian Red Cross, who will effectively distribute to the needy hospitals. The government of India, this Ministry of Health, will provide Indian Red Cross the list of the hospitals where they should be delivered, because the terrain in India, the transportation is virtually broken down. So we thought Red Cross was the best organization to lead this distribution in that area.
So are there any other NGOs, Indian NGOs involved in this?
Yes, there will be Indian NGOs involved in Ahmedabad for distribution in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat.
So
And
what do we tell our
in
people here in Canada? What do we tell them to tell their relatives that we have done this? But what do we tell their relatives?
well, we cannot identify the location that they will be delivered because, but they will provide us the manifest of the delivery as to where they have delivered. But we cannot pinpoint at a particular hospital. We have had requests from the donors as to deliver to a hospital in remote part of India. Uh, we cannot guarantee that because that is not in our hands. It is handled by Red Cross, Indian Red Cross, and they will have the list of the deliveries and they will provide us a list as to where they have been delivered.
Okay, Ramesh Bhai. So let me summarize this. The efforts here by Canadians have amounted to close to $500,000
Correct.
already,
Well,
and
We,
it's
we were
complete.
we were able to raise Panditji within 94 hours. We raised over $500,000.
And I think that's remarkable. And I think the Hindu community, the Indian community here should be very proud. But I want to say to our brothers and sisters that have trust in our efforts. And we are doing our best to get these products to India, to the NGOs, agencies, and government that will distribute to the general public. You work with your people, let them know that this is happening, but we cannot deliver to any individual in India. And we thank you all for your support. And may God keep us safe and bless us all. Let us have faith. Let us encourage each other to do good in India and follow the guidelines, because obviously we are all suffering from past not following guidelines. And this condition in India maybe could have been avoided, but it is past doing the post-mortem. We need to look to the future and do a better job. Thank you, Ramesh Bhai.
I just want to say one thing, Panditji, that I'm grateful, indebted to Ram Mandir, to Vishnu Mandir, and all the other mandirs who have come together in the Indo-Canadian community to gel together in this endeavor. It is not a one man's job. It is for the Indian community, and this equipment will go from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, because the donations have come from all parts. People originating from Punjab, people originating from Gujarat, from Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. So it is not going to be specific for one state, but it will be all over India.
Oh, we are very proud of you, Ramesh Bhai. Thank you very much. And all of the mandirs involved, we thank them also.
Thank you.
And we pray that we continue to do this wonderful job.
Thank
Namaskar.
you very much. Thank you. Yes.